case. All right, I have here what EFCC said about Shehu Sani's arrest. He said, leave Buhari out of Shehu Sani's arrest. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has debunked claims of Senator Shehu Sani being prosecuted for being a fierce critic of President Buhari. Recall that the former Kaduna lawmaker was accused of collecting money from Sani Dauda, owner of HD Motors, promising to pass it on to the acting chairman of the anti-graft agency, Ibrahim Magu, to influence an investigation. He was also accused of asking for money he promised to give to Ibrahim Muhammad, Chief Justice of Nigeria, and some other judges to influence the outcome of a court case. In a statement released by EFCC's acting spokesperson Tony Orilade on Friday, the anti-graft agency asked Nigerians to detach President Buhari from Shehu Sani's case as none of his rights have been abused. Orilade, who insisted that some Nigerians are not really conversant with his offense, added that it is unfortunate that Nigerians are defending him. He said, and I quote, invariably, claims in some quarters of the breach of his fundamental human right is merely the imagination of the purveyors of such claims. Let it be stated clearly that Senator Shehu Sani has questions to answer as regards the alleged involvement in name dropping, and particularly that he obtained $25,000 from Alhaji Sani Dauda, the ASD Motors boss, in order to help shield him from investigations being carried out by the EFCC. For certain people to brazenly come out to defend a suspect who is being probed for a serious offense at the one committed by Sani shows that they are not really conversant with his offense. It is unfortunate that certain people are ready to do anything to support evil for pecuniary gains. This is quite unfortunate. End of quote.
You know, let me add to that. There's this, will I say, co-convener of this march of Save Our Girl, Save the Chibok Girls. What was that word again? Yeah. So the lady in question, I think her name is Aisha, she came out and she was trying to say something about something else. Then eventually she directed it to, of course, the governor of Kaduna State, that's El-Rufai. Now, in response to that, he said some very amazing words to the young lady, and she took it out on him and was like, okay, for someone that could not even, grant or at least be positive about the release of Elza Zaki, this was the same person when you wanted to enter into sit-ins, you probably went to shake, you bowed down to, you did all manner of stuff just to get into sit-in. And right now, there are some things happening, and this is all you have to say. So this is politics. I feel politics is a bit dirty, sometimes. Let's hear.
Mr. Tanner, you want to say something?
You've said it. Politics. The way we play politics in this part of the world, we play politics with bitterness. If you are not there, you must find a way of smearing another, the person that is there. You must find a way of rubbishing him. I don't understand. Everything that happens now, if you are not in APC, you happen to be from other party. Even if you are in APC and you refuse to support the power that be, they label you as a rebel. So in this case now, I don't want a situation where the EFCC will have a case. They will first arrest, like the German soldiers I mentioned the other time, where they kill first before asking questions. You first arrest them, then you now be looking for evidences to tie down. If the EFCC, if they have enough evidence to prosecute this man, why not? Why must it be tied to politics? Or that it's because it's not from the president's state or from the president constituency. Another thing that is boiling my mind, that is not giving me joy concerning this nation, is that whenever you hear a case of this magnitude, you will not even know the end. This is exactly where we know. We've arrested them. What about the prosecution? If necessary, if the judgment demands that the person must be jailed, how many people have been jailed in this kind of? I remember the 8th Assembly, a senator collected, if you still remember that, collected about 25 $1,000 from Adenuga, Mike Adenuga. Is it Adenuga or Dankode? Adenuga. He collected that money. He even brought the money to the inquiry table there. Excuse me, he said, I collected it because of this social reason. Where is that money today? Has the money been returned back to the purse of Central Bank? Or is the money still with the Senator? I don't think the Senator is in the 9th Assembly now. That is, I'm not happy. The way things are done in Nigeria, in a very crude way. And these people, when they come out now, when you see them on street, they'll be telling you, they'll be boasting, when I was in Russia, when I was in America, when I was in so thing do not happen over there. Why must it be happening in our country? Are we still in slavery? One of my friends was even telling me the other when we were arguing that, look, it could have been better if we had not even got, if we haven't got our independence. Because whether we like it or not, the Oyibo people will never leave our road bad like this. They will do it for us. All the infrastructure, the people, the white people governing us will make sure they are in order. So what's it? If we cannot go hungry, because if we go to America, I don't think the kind of hunger that is burdening us here is burdening them over there. At least you'll be giving food. The 3 essential things is, food, shelter, and clothing. So we are not getting any of this. Then what they just mentioned all this figure banging. We spent about our vice president was telling us in one of your news there that they've spent over 3-something trillion on infrastructure. Where are they? Things that maybe in the spirit.
Can that be that? Because I want to believe to an extent, but the government is doing something. Do we say the execution is the issue? You're giving awarded money for something.
We are not saying that.
Yes,
we are not saying that. The Greek log, I spent over 7 hours on Saturday from Redeem Camp to Baga here, along the Baga Expressway. 7 good hours. Wow. I was there. So I don't see anything. I don't see what they are doing. They are just banging names. They are banging figures and everything. The result should be feasible.
In fact, somebody just dropped a message. One of the viewers said, Zainab, I want to talk about the last one, controlling the traffic Act Okakoto Agege. Okay, Koto. All right. He said commercial buses and Keke Marwa doesn't obey the traffic. Instead, they'll be arresting innocent private cars. This is exactly
what we are saying here.
Yes.
I know Prince wants to
say. You know the problem. We all sit down every day. We say there's a problem in Nigeria, and we all look at it as a problem of leadership. No, it's not a problem of leadership. It's a problem of lack of a system. We do not have a system in place.
Or constitutions.
If we have a system in place, nobody needs to run after anybody for embezzling money. The system on its own will arrest you. It's as simple as ABCD. If we have a system in place and the former senator is arrested, he doesn't need to start exchanging press war with EFCC. Because the system is programmed to show red card when it needs to show the red card.
True.
So government should remove its hands from business and face setting up of appropriate institutions. This is what is lacking in this country. And this is the bane of our problem.
But do you think
institutions?
Do you think the leaders we have right now can actually take their hands off the business and do what is right?
It comes back to what I said when we started. I said sovereignty belongs to the people. And the major problem we have today as a nation is the 1999 Constitution.
Exactly.
That document needs to be shredded. We need to have a people-oriented constitution. Because if the first line of the Constitution, we the people, that Constitution was not originated, was not designed by we the people. It was foisted on the people. It's a Constitution that continues to enslave the people and enrich the so-called minute leaders.
You know, let me ask this. We keep saying change the constitution, change the constitution. How do you think we can go about this, the change in the constitution?
It looks like protest doesn't work anymore. Protest is not really the way.
You see, changing the constitution, don't forget that the last administration had a constitutional conference in which a lot of things were looked into.
Yeah.
What happened to that document? Governance is about continuum. You see, that is the pain. That's why I say it's the constitution. The constitution does not encourage continuity. Because if it does, if I'm a governor and I start constructing this road, and a new governor comes in, what he should do is to look at what I've done, continue from there, not to say, abandon this one and start another one here.
Again, yeah.
So we need to look at that constitution and decide how we want to live as a people. Everybody is criticizing Buhari's government today. People are even quoting him on a daily basis, 97% to 5%. It is glaring. Check the security architecture. Check the major MDAs in Nigeria. And yet, every day, we talk of quota system. Every day we talk of one Nigeria. So long as some parts of the entity making up Nigeria feel frustrated, feel disenfranchised, the entity called Nigeria is a mirage.
I see.
Well, I support my friend. You know, I've been saying it. When we say we should change our constitution, does not mean we should change the whole thing. We only expunge the bad areas there that are favoring this our so-called few clique.
Would you say that is the reason we are where we are, and because of that, we're not ready to change it?
Exactly.
Okay.
If you go back now, if you read through the constitution, the amount you'll be seeing there is in naira and kobo, like 13 kobo, something kobo for this VAT something. They said anything above 1,000, you pay 50 naira. But before it was 4 kobo. That is still there. All these places, all these areas must be expunged. Remove is a matter of addition and minus. The constitution that gives so much power to the federal, it's not a good thing. The time we were still running this western region, northern region, eastern region, something, you know, everybody was enjoying. Look at the pyramid in Kano is no more there today. Look at cocoa in the western area. Cocoa is no more thriving now. People are they are not even interested. Everybody is not interested in oil. How much am I going to grab? And it's causing a lot of problems. So why can't we go back to the old? But I know this system is favoring some part of the country.
But what would you rather suggest to the government than with this whole thing now?
The government should listen to the voice of the people. The voice of the people, you know, the people are crying on a daily basis. Are
you of this school of thought where a lot of people think actually maybe the federal government, the leaders are doing, but it's the executioners that are actually killing us? You are given something to do, you've been paid for it, and you refuse to carry it out because of selfish gains.
It comes down to the system.
Exactly.
The system should be able to arrest people. The system should be able to persecute people. Okay. The system should be able to jail people for doing the wrong thing. Okay. A system that favors one person and disfavors the other person is unacceptable.
All right.